Recently, my wife and I were listening to a channeler, an author, Sarah Landon, talk about working with people. I guess she works in people in a coaching capacity. And she was sharing that one of the questions that she asks of her clients is, what brings you joy? And she said it was remarkable because about 90% of the people that she asked that question to couldn't answer the question. The question, what brings you joy? Couldn't answer it. And Michelle made the comment, she was blown away. She was like, I can't believe that number is that high. That many people are so out of touch with joy. And I said, I can totally believe it. I was there for the longest time. I lived the joyless, purposeless, directionless, meaningless existence, somehow just drudgery, somehow making it through every day, day after day, week, month, years, decades. Like that, that was my reality. That was my existence. So, of course, I get it. I remember years ago, there was a movie that came out. I don't know if it was late 80s, early 90s, called Runaway Bride, that starred Julia Roberts. And she was the main character. You know, she was the runaway bride. But there was this aspect of her where every time she would meet a new guy and they would eventually go to get married, and spoiler alert, she would leave them at the altar every time because she clearly had a lot of issues. Well, one of the main issues that she had was that she was completely out of touch with who she was and what she even wanted and what she even enjoyed in life. And she talked about that, how in the movie she talked about how she didn't even know how she liked to have her own eggs prepared for breakfast. She always had the eggs prepared in a way at breakfast that her boyfriend or fiance would eat. If her fiance ate scrambled eggs, she would have scrambled eggs. If the next guy had fried eggs, she would have fried eggs. If they were poached with the next guy, etc. But she didn't even know how she would prefer to have eggs prepared for herself. And I remember watching that and totally getting where she was coming from. That we can get so just lost and out of touch with ourselves that we don't even know the simplest, smallest little things like, how do I even like to eat eggs? Like, if I tell somebody to prepare it for me, do am I looking to someone else to see what they're having and going, that I guess I'll have that because I guess that'll work. I did that for so many years, for so long. I was so out of touch with my heart, with my desires, with who I was, with everything. And so many people, that's the reality for them today. The reality is they don't know what they want. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they're going. They don't know their purpose. They are just existing, and just barely. And that's the reality for so many. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, because I was there and I know what that's like. And I know what it's like on the other side of that. I know what it's like to be free. I know what it's like to be in touch with your heart, with your desires, with what does bring you joy. I could sit down and list off pages of things that bring me joy now. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because that's my reality now. And I know what my reality was years ago. I have something to compare and contrast. I know how beautiful life can be. I know how amazing life can be. I know what it can be like to live life in Technicolor, to feel the experiences that are happening in my life and to be fully immersed in them, whether they be what I would deem or dub negative experiences or positive experiences, but I can fully be immersed in the moment and celebrate it for what it is, or grieve in that moment and then move beyond it. I know what it's like to be able to actually experience the life that I am living, to actually enjoy the life that I'm living, and even to consciously create the life that I'm living. And this is why I want to engage anyone who is in that place of, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just barely hanging on. I'm just barely making it. If there's a glimmer of hope in you that says, I feel like maybe it is possible that there's something better, well, I would encourage you, and I would absolutely bolster that and say 100% trust that, listen to that. That is your heart crying out to you, telling you, yes, you are 100% correct in that. Latch onto it, use it as your anchor, hold on to that. And if it isn't me, reach out to someone else that speaks to that hope. Someone else that touches that part of you that says, I can live a better life. I can have better this. I can be on a track that takes me to where I'm actually loving my life. I actually am in love with my life. Find that person, find those people, get immersed in whatever they're doing. However they can help you, do it. If you want to connect with me, just to do a free discovery call to see if it makes sense for us to partner together in your journey, I would love that. I'll put my info down there. But again, if it's not me, find somebody. Find somebody that sees you, sees where you're at, gets it, and wants to see you move past and beyond that, and has found the way themselves. They know how to help you to get there. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to pick you up and carry you, but they can help guide you along the way in your journey, on your path to freedom, on your path to peace, on your path to love, and on your path to enjoying life. We came here to live and enjoy. We came here to live this life, man. We came here to have fun and to enjoy this wild ride and make the best of it. So now is the opportunity. Let's do this. So reach out to whomever and get started, get going. It's here for you. It's here for you now. Best of luck to you. God bless.